Hello everyone. We will move on to the 13th session of Research Methodology and Statistics, Unit 2. In this session, we will be discussing on the topic sampling design. With regard to the previous session, we have discussed about types of hypothesis, that is null and research hypothesis. Coming to the objectives of this session, it is to understand the concept of sampling design, population and sample. Now, we will discuss on the concept of population and sample. Before that, let us discuss something about sampling design. Sampling may be defined as the selection of some part of an aggregate or totality on the basis of which a judgment or inference about the aggregate or totality is made. To be simpler, it is a process of obtaining information about an entire population by examining only a part of it. In most of the research work and surveys, the usual approach happens to be to make generalizations or to draw inferences based on samples about the parameters of population from which the samples are taken. Now, we will discuss on the concept of population. The term population refers to the total of items about which information is desired. The attributes that are the object of study are referred to as characteristics, and the units possessing them are called as elementary units. The aggregate of such units is generally described as population. Thus, all units in any field of inquiry constitute universe, and all elementary units constitute population. Now, we will discuss about sample. The researcher quite often selects only a few items from the universe for his research or study purpose. The items so selected constitute what is technically called as sample. All this is done on the assumption that the sample data will enable the researcher to estimate the population parameters. The items, as I mentioned earlier, so selected constitute what is technically called a sample. Their selection process or technique is called as sample design, and the survey conducted on the basis of sample is described as sample survey. Sample should be truly representative of population characteristics without any bias, so that it may result in valid and reliable conclusions. Coming to the summary of the session, we have discussed about sampling design, population and sample. Thank you.